If $9,000 is invested in an account earning 7% interest compounded quarterly, how many years will pass until there is $20,000 in the account? Round to the nearest tenth of a year. All right, the key word here is the interest is compounded quarterly. This gives me two pieces of information. First off, the formula, A equals P times 1 plus R divided by N to the parenthesis NT. And furthermore, compounded quarterly tells me that N equals 4, because that's compounded 4 times a year, and N stands for how many times a year the interest is compounded. So we have N equals 4, R would be 7 over 100. We need decimal form of the interest rate. We have P is the initial principal, or the past value. We have an A value of 20,000. And the only thing in here that we don't know is T, and that's what they're asking for. How many years? So we plug all this stuff in. 20,000 equals 9,000 times parenthesis 1 plus 0.07, let's put a 0.07, divided by 12, oh sorry, not 12, I'm so used to monthly compounding, 4 quarterly compounding, to the exponent for T. We need to solve for T. Okay, we can isolate the exponential expression, first dividing by 9,000, and just for sake of ease of writing this, let me divide out that 1,000. So we now have 20 over 9 equals, I don't know how nice this decimal is. I want to work it out real quick. This 1 plus 0.07 divided by 4. If this is a finite decimal, I'm going to write it. If it's an infinite decimal, I'm going to stay in this expression. I don't want to round. That's a nice one. I'm going to rewrite it 1.0175 without any rounding. This is to the 4t. Okay, we need to solve for t. The common way here is take natural log. That allows me to bring the exponent down in front where we can access the t. So we then have natural log, let me write it 20 over 9 like this form, save a little space, equals 4t, natural log of 1.0175. We can now solve for t by dividing by 4 and the ln of 1.0175. on both sides, and get t equals, I'm going to put an approximately, let's use our calculator. We have natural log of 20 divided by 9 divided by, now in the denominator there's an operation, it's 4 times ln. So we need to put a parenthesis around the denominator so that this multiplication happens before the division is attempted by our calculator. So again, this parenthesis and this parenthesis, the denominator is in a set of parentheses to keep it all in the denominator. Enter, rounded to the nearest tenth of a year, we're looking at 11.5 years. All right, I hope this helps.